Okay. Let me get my connections all set so I can see what's going on. A little impromptu hobby time coming up now, my friends. So a little while ago, I was unboxing my Death Company box set, and thinking about it, and I definitely want to get going again with my other Death Company squad. I assembled one already. Now it's time for the other one. So, data sheets. Death Company Marines, Death Company Marines, Death Company with jump packs. Here we go. So, the crease. Make the crease. For every 5 models, one model's heavy bolt pistol can be a plasma pistol. So there's, in a 10-man squad, there's 2 plasma pistols. For every 5 models, one model's chain sword can be an eviscerator. There's 2 eviscerators, 1 power fist. Then there's 2 melter pistols and 2 power fists. So from what I read from, okay, so I know exactly what I'm going to do. Here we go. 10 Death Company coming right up. I did not take the time to clean my filth like I should have done. And for that, I'm sorry. It's a mess. But such is life. So, Death Company first. Let's start assembling. Let me find what I need to do this. I need my clippers from Matt, who's been a long time supporter of the Jawaballs. And I need my plastic glue. And I need my little shoulder pads and my eviscerators. I'm not going to use these just yet, the new resin, the 3D print ones, because I have 2 in this box set that I'm going to use. So, let's start doing some Death Company. So I'm going to use, I used these. These are the 3D prints that I bought, and they're really nice on my other squad. Let me get the other squad. They're still... So I'm going to pretty much just have another exact copy of this unit. And I need to differentiate between the 2 units. So this one has a mix of the shoulder pads. But they're on the right arm, the right shoulder. So for this second unit, I'm going to use all of these shoulder pads, but I'm going to put them on the left shoulder. That'll differentiate between my 2 units of Death Company, left and right. So I'm going to put them aside. And here we go. What? These are the regular foot dude. If you saw what just happened. Okay, here's some. What a mess. It's really bringing me down. I'm glad there's no Lady Jawa to come by and shame me. Houdini. Oh my. So, here we go. Assembly. These things are weird because it used to be you could just cut apart pieces and throw them all together, and it was always fine. Did it freeze or something? It looks like it's frozen there. Okay. Oh. Some weirdness going on. I hope. Why is that? Why is there a weird thing going on? Let me see. Oh. 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 I have stuff on the keyboard causing a problem. I'm looking at my Okay. I think we got this now. That was weird. Okay. There's nobody watching through YouTube yet. Give that the little thumbs up. And here we go. What a mess. Okay, Jump Pack Intercessors. This is not the book that came with the box set, but it's Jump Pack Intercessors, which is all I got here. So, Power Fist dude with a plasma pistol first. Let's go with it. So 49 and 50. Yeah, the old box sets, you could just kind of tear them apart, and just assemble the dudes. Because there was so much flexibility with how they're assembled. But now, if you're not careful, like you use the wrong parts, and they don't like to really fit together all that well. And it's not so easy to figure out which ones go with what. Because sometimes they'll be next to each other, and sometimes they'll be like on the other side of the sprue. So my intention right now is to assemble 10 Death Company and 5 Vanguard Vets. The Vanguard Vets are a problem because the Storm Shields go on the left hand, and their left hands have chainswords. So I actually had to convert my other squad of 5 Vanguard Vets. I had to cut their arms all apart and put the shields on the left hand and the chainswords on the right. So I had to scour my bins for right-handed chainswords. 56, 55. I should probably get a fresh blade on my knife. Yeah, there's an ad. Sorry, guys. I have to look at the settings. I think I can reduce the amount of time in order to maximize why they're there. I have to have so many ads per hour. Then this guy is going to be Plasma Pistol and Power Fist. So I need a Plasma Pistol. And Power Fist. Power Fist on this squad is right-handed. So is the Plasma Pistol. Or the right arm is there. Here's left-handed. Okay. I'm going to try and do this quickly. I'll trim off all the nubs later. Okay, there's one body done. Now I need 2 power fists with melta pistols. Okay. So, let's see. I'm also going to put Astro and Lamar together. So here, is there a regular power fist on the up? Here's the upgrade sprue. Cutting it. Boom. Power or melta pistol. I need a left-handed power fist. There's nothing on this sprue. There's one. Left-handed power fist. I love that they made the power fist not suck again. They used to just not be worth taking. You would always take the power sword over the power fist. Okay, now I need a body. So, who's next? 2 and 3. Let's see. There's 2. Matt, I love these. If you do watch this, I love these clippers, man. Thank you. One of the nicest things anyone's ever given me. And the legs for 2 and 3 are 14, 16. Um, 19, 42, 14. And 16. There it is. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Oh, there's a nub. It's impossible to get those nubs off when you cut on those the leg joins. All right. And I need another power fist with a melta pistol, dude. So, here's where we might run into some problematic problems here. I need another left-handed power fist. Yes. No, no, please. Ah, ah. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Hey, Patrick. Welcome, Patrick. Ripped off some poor dude's arm. Now, I need another right-handed melta pistol. That sprue is empty. Upgrade sprue 1. Upgrade sprue 2. Melted pistol. Target acquired. This is just a firstborn power fist. I don't care. I just don't care. Now I need a body. And let's go to the next one. 30-35. Oop. Limb severing, ripping them apart. 30-35. Where are they? There's 35. See, 35, if you see here, is right next to this one. You would think that front goes on this back. Nope. That's number 18. Let me see if I can turn that. So uh-oh. No. No, you don't fall out. You stay in there. A little angled. Alright, whatever. What did I need? 30 and 35? 30-35. I just pulled 35 off, I think. I did. Now I need 30. So here, 30 is way over here, next to 19. Why would they do that? Why would they put a back right next to a front that is not compatible? I don't understand. Should I just do a video of just tearing apart my Marines? No, please, sir. I like that. What do I need? Legs. 30 and 30, 33 and 34 for the legs. Here they go. So, if you weren't on a little earlier when I was figuring out my list, I have my basic list kind of figured out for what I'm going to play now for my next tournament army. And so I've got 3 chaplains with jump pack and Lamarte and Astro. And 2 5-man foot assault squads and 3 5-man jump pack assault squads. Each of those has a chaplain with it. Because that's just such a super powerful unit nowadays. And 2 10-man Death Company squads, one for Lamar and one for Astro. In a 10-man Vanguard Vet squad with Dante, the Sanguinor, 2 squads of scouts. And I'm going to be using the Descent of Angels one, where they can go up and come back down. That was 3. Okay, so I've got now I need 2 Eviscerator guys. So here we go. I need bodies 40 and 41. Please, no. I really want to be playing Space Marine right now, but I need to stay on top of the army here because I like that I've made a lot of progress on the tables playing. I've gotten better at the game, and I feel like I'm becoming more comfortable and more competitive. And I want to keep that going. So even though I wish I was just playing Space Marine right now, I really got to focus on this. 42 and 43. There they are. Hi, Amber Fiat. I always butcher all your names when you pop in and say hello. If you're watching on my YouTube feed, look at the little text block in the top left corner of the screen. That will direct you over to my Twitch stream. This is my primary stream now. So this is what I'm reading when I'm sitting here. Do you already tried streamviewers.org? Real viewers fireworks. Oh, what are you? I don't know what that is. Don't know. Sorry. Are you some kind of a bot or something? What is that? I don't. No, I haven't. No, I don't know what that is. This guy's going to be eviscerating. So, where do those new sprues go? I'm guessing those are the arms. Yeah. That was a really sneaky advertisement. Okay, so there's that. Now we just need the last body assembled off this bit. What I need is people to come in and sub to my channel. That's what I need. I need to get my buddy John to come over so we can play a game. I'll live stream that bad boy. He plays orcs. He went to a grand tournament in Syracuse, and his goal was to go there and win best of faction orcs. So I helped him kind of touch up his models a bit and build a display board. So here's, I'm trying to assemble this leg, and I wonder if I got the right one. That looks like it's the right one. Okay. So we, in the afternoon, we kind of did a little touch up. I showed him what to do, and we built him a display board. and he won best of faction orcs based on the merits of his score for the hobby part. The display board looked great. His army looked great. And I was pretty proud of him. He was pretty proud of himself. Okay. Now I need another eviscerator. There it is. I'll check chat in a moment. Stand by. And oh, my phone's popping off here. Don't know who that is. Okay. Let me check YouTube chat real quick. And Matthew, hey, how are you, man? Yeah, Space Marines. Matthew, pop over to my Twitch stream and join the chat there. I can't see the YouTube chat from here. I spilled water on my desk and keep putting all my stuff in the water. Okay. Let me get these 5 guys put together here. That was my brother texting me. Because we were kind of talking out, and I was talking about my next display board. And I have some plans. That'll be a nice little collection of content for sure. When I get that thing done. I just gotta scrape some money together and make that happen. So here's Eviscerator 1. Let me do him. Power Fist with Melt-A-Pistol. Plastic glue, friends. If you don't use plastic glue, you are doing it wrong. Just, you hold it for a few seconds, then you put it down. The phone popping off. I think these are the only Primaris Melt-A-Pistols in the game right now, right? Nothing else had Melt-A-Pistols that I know of. And I think this is going to wrap up the unit. As far, I mean, all the specials in the unit. I think the other 5 guys have just chain swords. Oopsie. Oh, he's holding his quite a bit lower than the other guy. That's okay. Okay, eviscerators. Okay, that's the 5. So 1, 2, 3 powers. 1, 2 eviscerators. Then 1, 2. Oh, I have 1 more guy with a plasma pistol, and the rest have chain swords. Okay, so 1 Marine with a plasma pistol coming right up. Is there a plasma pistol on the upgrade sprue? Let's look. There's a melta pistol on it. There is not. Okay. So, plasma pistol. Everybody slide over. They need a lot of work. Okay, so now I need back to my instructions. Let's see. Start from the beginning. What's first? 49 and 50. It gets really warm in my basement for some reason. There's 49 and 50. Chainsword, plasma pistol, and the legs are 56, 55. Here's 55. And where's 56? No, that was... What? Oh, I already cut it out. Oh, the other leg. The leg was 56 and 55, so there it is. My brain is thinking of things like going fishing. My buddy Bill just texted me to see if I want to go fishing tomorrow morning. I kind of want to go fishing tomorrow morning, but that's like a whole day. And my attention span recently has not been what it should be. I've been all over the place. Do I want to commit a whole day to fishing? I don't know. Would I like to come home with a bunch of fish for dinner tomorrow? Yes. Yes, I would. Okay, so now I just need 4 dudes with bolt pistols and chain swords. Yeah, stripers. Well, I'm not. No, I don't know what he caught, but we'd be going for stripers if I went. I think he was catching like black bass or porgies. I don't know. 2 and 3. So I kind of want to go. Should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? 2 and 3, 14, 16. I should go. I just bought last spring, went out and bought a really nice marine fishing pole. So I live near Long Island Sound, which is it's southern coast of Connecticut, and there's some really great fishing out there. Especially like right now, the fish are really kind of going crazy. All right, so 54. I need 22. What do I need? 12 and 13. And there isn't much time left in this season to do a lot of fishing. So maybe I should go. Yeah, you want some striped bass? Yeah, I guess I'll go, huh? I've been waiting for some walleye from you. You like to brag about how you catch these walleye up there, but I don't ever see no walleye handed to me. My brother and I went fishing up in the St. Lawrence River a couple years ago, and didn't catch a lot, but we caught one really big walleye. And we cut that sucker up, and I deep fried it. Oh my God. A little fast. You're going to give me venison anyway. 18, 19. I want some venison jerky. Yeah, I'll text him right now once I finish 18, 19. I'll tell him, yes, I'm in. Let's go fishing. I don't have anything else going on. Let's see. What's time? He's going to say like 4 a.m. and I'm going to regret it. Poor Bill. He broke his foot at the beginning of summer. He like stepped into the open hatch on his boat and like went down and broke his foot. So he didn't get to fish like all summer. That's not a laughing matter, I guess. I'm sorry, Bill, for laughing at your pain. What did I just do? I just cut. I should be cutting 14, 15, right? I think I just cut 24. That was 24. 25. These go on 18, 19. Yeah, okay. There's a reason why it's not staying flush. I should do it. Okay. Now you need a chain sword and bolt pistol. 21. 22. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. Now I need 2 more. I'm just kind of going for it now. 35 and 30. Sure. They're on opposite sides of the sprue. They must fit together, right? And these are the legs, 33 and 34. I'll denubbify afterwards. No added sugar on the venison. Ah, a little hickory smoke. No sugar, no honey, no sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be out of action for a while because I don't go to tournaments without armies that are best painted level, like my best. So I have a lot to paint now to get ready for my next tournament, or before I can play in a tournament. Blood for the blood god has been spilled. Look at that. These are some sharp nippers. Blood for the blood god. Gotta be careful. I will definitely be smearing blood on these miniatures. They will have Jawaballs blood, sweat, and tears on them. Blood for the blood god. Come on, that's a classic Jawa moment right there. Is anybody watching the other? No. I should have tested my blood sugar while I was at it. I've been doing really good this week since I got back from going to camp last week. So my blood sugar has been in a pretty good spot this week. Not like what it was when I got back from camp on Monday. It was not very nice. And I could feel it though. I was feeling just weird. It was like really, really high. But I stopped and got cinnamon rolls on the way home. Cinnamon rolls are good. I don't like this one that crosses over the chest. I'm working off camera. I'm sorry, friends. I got to remember to get it up here on camera. Because I'm not wearing my lookers. So I need to keep it close to my eyes so I can see. My lookers can see through your soul. But they make me dizzy. They're not super necessary for assembling stuff. So if these aren't the rules for outfitting these guys, if they're a bit different from what it says there, that's okay. I can just make some changes here. I have plenty of bits. It'll just be like a plasma pistol off or something. I gotta swap. I hate it when it happens. When it slips off, then my thumb goes right into the glue. Yeah, so right now I'm in some pretty big sugar cravings. Having been 6 days now without carbs or sugar. My body's like, chocolate. You want chocolate. Eat the chocolate. I do love chocolate. Okay. All right, there's 10 bodies. Now I need I'm going to let them set for a while and I'll work on characters here. So, Le Marte is le first day. I got to get that taped in there. Le Marte is le first day. Fruit has sugar in it too. Good sugar, but for right now, I need to just, my body needs to be divorced from the sugar. For a while. I have to break myself of that addiction. I'm not looking at any instructions. I'm just kind of going on Le Marte. I've assembled enough of these guys. You know, all the pieces that are here belong on the model, so it shouldn't be too hard to... Well, his legs are in like 3 pieces. What? What is this? Heresy. What? I'm just going to cut the leg parts out. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, and each leg has 3 pieces to it. No, the upper legs are on the torso already. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of the new pose for our friend Le Marte. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so I'm going to put the back parts of the legs on. No, I'm not. So, what is this? Got to figure out what fits where here. Oh, they have boots. He's got feet someplace too. No. Oh yeah, he does. He's got feet. That's just unnecessary, G-dubs. Do you really need to separate the lower legs into 3 parts to assemble? Look at this craziness, right? Look, here's the legs. 2 lower legs. It's crazy. Let me see what's up with my phone popping off on me. $7:30. I have to be at my friend's house. 7:30. Okay. Ouch. My back hurts. Let's see. Try and squeeze in here. Oh. All right. I guess I should have followed the instructions. Now I gotta figure out what goes where, huh? That looks right. $7:30 fishing. Gonna go catch me a striper. Why would they make it 3 parts? It's not like it's posable. It only goes together one way. Frankly, I would have been happy if they had just enlarged a bit, made the current model to scale. I like that model. It's one of my favorites of all time. The current Lamarte. Really? Come on. Now my fingers are all glue-fied. Wipe it off on the shirt. I'm wearing my new Pink Floyd shirt. Alright. That looks weird. There. No! Okay, I will never officially assemble another Lamar. This is ridiculous. On top of that, they have a join nub right there. That was blocking. This model is going to be gnarly with the glue. I guess he's coming downstairs, right? His base has stairs on it. Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay. See, the base has stairs. It's got tiered foot spots. All right, Lamarte. I like saying Lamarte, but is that how it's pronounced? I don't know if it's pronounced that way or not. I like to say Lamart. Leave the E and the S silent. So I'm kind of torn between what to do about my sanguinary guard. What is going on? Why are there two other pieces that go on that base? What is this? Why have a separate piece that goes in the base? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Just to add more pieces for no obnoxious reason? No one messages me all day long. Well, I guess there's an underhang and When you're printing plastic, you can't have an underhang, I suppose. I don't know. There's another piece that goes on the back side, too. Looks like my viewers dropped off. That's sad. Who's over on YouTube? Nobody. Huh. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching me. In that case, I'm going to take a little break. He caught a sand shark. What time is it? Oh, hi, I'm Nighty. Should I stream from fishing? Maybe I will. If you're just tuning in, I'm working on assembling Death Company and La Marte. I don't know why they bothered to kind of put like a shaped thing on there. I never get it on the right way. Because they go on anyway, but just not properly until you twist it around until it finds the sweet spot. That looks like it's it, maybe? I don't know. It's an irrelevant detail. Okay, so you've got a couple of little thingies that go on your legs. Let's do a little feeler first to see how they go. Yeah, that's it. Nighty, you are a little late to that breakfast table, sir. It is correct. You do not see Libby Dreads or Furioso Dreads in the Codex. Big loss. Which I don't really understand. Because all they had to do was throw an upgrade sprue in a Brutalis box. They could have sold a whole other box. Like the old one. I don't recall, but when I broke my little football player, I went out and bought some glue specifically made for gluing ceramic. Google it. You'll find it. I don't recall what it was. Yeah, they got rid of the librarian and the Furioso. All they gave us was a way too expensive Death Company Dread. And Corbolo is gone. Jump Pack Priest is gone. I don't understand. I wish I could be part of the conversation to get some kind of answers as to why they would do that, but what is their reasoning? Because it must have been just about money. It was a money choice that they made. Okay, I don't know where that little thing goes. Oh, it goes on his weapon. It was all about the Benjamins. It feels like the last release was about making something awesome. And this release was about smoke and mirrors. Trying to make us think they made something awesome. But no. Because basically, when you look at any of the media that came out recently for the pre-order stuff, they made you kind of think that you were getting kind of what you got in the old set. But that's just not the case. At least that's my impression. Where's that thing go? Oh, it goes on his chest. Yeah, it's like they tricked me into thinking that it was more than it is. The the upgrade sprues are just they just it's just another Primaris upgrade sprue. I've already got like 30 of them. And some little fiddly bits. Ooh, look, Death Company bits. A couple of skulls. You know, I haven't looked at the decals. Let me see what's it. I'm a decal man. One sheet of decals. Here it is. Oh, look. Flesh Terrors. They took out Seth, but they gave you some little Flesh Terror logos. Yeah, so basically, This is nothing. They gave me half a transfer sheet of nothing. I'm sure everyone that plays Angels and Carmine will love those, but nothing to me. And, yeah. All right, so Lamarte is assembled. Yeah, the Ball Predator, which they even made a little sidebar in the Codex about that, how the Blood Angels have their Ball Predator. It's almost like they're just saying, yeah, well, at least you still got this. You got the Ball Predator, it's special. But they took away, yeah, the Jump Pack Priest is a big loss. I'm not okay with that. What am my little Jump Pack Vanguard veterans going to do without their feeling no pain? Basically, yeah, the feeling no pain is gone. The staple of the Blood Angels since like 5th edition is gone. I know. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop brooding on that because it won't do any good to brood. Be positive, right? Okay. Astro. Hmm. I would love to have been a fly in the wall. Okay, well, now we're gonna cut the Librarian Dreadnought and the Furioso Dreadnought. And we're gonna turn the Brutalis Dreadnought into the only Dreadnought they can take. Like, I wonder, like, what their thought process was on that. They'll be so happy to finally have a Death Company Brutalis that they won't care about losing the Furioso Dreadnought. Plus, well, they already have the Brutalis Dreadnought. Why do they need a Furioso Dreadnought? Which really is not terrible logic, really. Because essentially, that's what he is. He doesn't need any special rules to be a Furioso. And they made it so that basically all of the Marines can take the Furioso. So we kind of lost that little bit of special love already. I've never actually played a Librarian Dreadnought, so that is not a loss for me. It looks like he's wearing leotards. Leotards. I guess I need to check the forecast for tomorrow. If I'm going fishing. I need to get some food in me. I'm hungry. They made his head in 2 parts, huh? Because that just had to happen, right? He had to have a separate part for his hair. Hanging on in quiet. Gotta be careful. I can't be singing my songs because I'll get the band hammer. Oh. Maybe I'll give away my original Astro. That's one of my giveaways. The 50 sub giveaway. Maybe I'll give away Astro and a Death Company Dreadnought. And a Librarian Dreadnought. Yay, Gratz, you've won nothing. Thank you for the 50 subs. Here's nothing. No, I mean, those guys are on my shelves and they'll be there forever, so I'm sure that they would be a nice gift for someone. Like, the problem is that my focus is solely on competitive play. So I don't really hold on to or have painted stuff that's not part of the competitive game. So I have a Librarian Dread, but he's not even painted well. Because I didn't paint him with the intention of ever playing him. Oh, what's next? Shoulder pad. Dude, the shoulder pad is just all cool bones. Nice. Where's the other shoulder pad? There it is. It's a skull. There was a time when I would actually cast unique little bits like that, like his shoulder pad. I would make a cast out of it. There was like the perfect sculpted Blood Angel shoulder pad. It came with the Ball Predator when that new kit came out. So I actually made a cast of it. Which I never really used. You know, I made a few copies of it, but I never really saw any real use. All right. He went together pretty darn quick. Yeah, I can't even put my code in for my codex. McKnight, if you were able to do that, tell me how. Are you still there? Did he leave? I think he's there. No, Patrick, and that's part of my complaint is that they made these beautiful models, but all of them only have one pose. You know, these infantry only go together one way, so every 5 infantry have the 5 exact same poses. Okay. Let me get his wings off there. And I'm not going to put a poor dead Space Marine's helmet at his base. I know he beheads the Death Company when they lose their ability to be controlled. I was never really one to use body parts off other Marines as decoration. Even when I did Tau at Eldar. I might have put an Eldar head on a base when I was playing Fritz a lot. Okay, Astro is assembled. Le Marte is assembled. God, it's an hour and 20 minutes already. Time just flies. Oh, well, Games Workshop doesn't have variations that can be 3D printed, but you can find them other companies. I don't typically use other companies' stuff as I pick up my 3D printed shoulder pads. But this right here is a direct result of Games Workshop not making printed 3D shoulder pads for Death Company Games Workshop. You are making Pot Goes the Monkey money. Because your failure to do this, it means that dude is selling a lot of things that you could be making money off. You hear me, Games Workshop? Shame on you for doing this. I had to buy this from a third party. You fought to stop the third party. I'm ranting. Sorry. I'm a little ticked. A little ticked off. How hard would it been, GW, for you to put out some X's on shoulder pads for the Death Company? Maybe they should have consulted me. I would have told them. But the thing is, it's like I know I said this a little while ago, but looking at all their press the last couple of weeks, it's like they knew it and they were trying to hide it. And like the Death Company Intercessors box set they put out a while ago, it doesn't have any Death Company bits in it, or even decals for that matter. And when you look at the box, you can't really tell. It's just it's the Intercessor set with a Blood Angels tactical upgrade sprue that they put out. And uh-oh. It was sneaky because I bought it expecting to find Death Company bits in there. I paid the extra whatever $10 for the box set, expecting to find Death Company pieces, and lo and behold, I found nothing. So I don't know. Like you can't use plastic glue on 3D print stuff. So for these shoulder pads, I'm going to be using my go-to Elmer's gel. It's really nasty outside. And the funny thing is that I teach a class called 3D Modeling and Animation. Guess what I have my kids do? Last year I had my level 2 kids. I only had 2 of them in there. I had them making bases for me. I taught them how to do it, how to make 3D bases. 32 millimeter 3D bases. Let me go back to the YouTube for a second to see if there's anybody over there hanging out. If you're on my YouTube channel, come over to Twitch. Come see the Twitch. Nobody. Is it raining outside? Yeah, Patrick, years ago, there was a huge lawsuit. Games Workshop sued a company called Chapter House, who was making and selling miniatures designed to be played with 40K that looked like 40K miniatures. The Tau, for example. They were also making shoulder pads with iconography for 40K, like Death Company. Oh, it's raining. That is a loud rainstorm. So Games Workshop went in hard against Chapter House. And guess what? They lost. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of the iconography that Chapter House was using, the names and whatever else, was like the fleur de lis, the French symbol. Games Workshop took that to go with the Sisters of Battle. And they weren't making any of those for the sisters. So Chapter House started making them. The Maltese Cross, Black Templars. Black Templars. You can't copyright black. You can't copyright Templars. And Games Workshop didn't have those copyrights. I don't know what they thought they did have for copyrights, but basically the court's like, no, you shall not pass. And uh-oh. Here I am blasting G-dubs. I forgot to unset it. Well, I mean, it's just me and my brother having a conversation mid. There's nobody here. I don't think anyone's really going to be popping in to see me. For Space Marine drops. I mean, all the streamers, the big streamers already had it like 3 days in advance anyway. So anyone that cared had it days ago. Nobody's watching Jawaballs for a chainsword skin. You know, those guys had what? Like you saw, like 180,000 viewers between a lot of them. They were streaming that stuff like on Tuesday. Oh my god. Okay. But you do make a good point, Mid. Especially as I'm ranting about my disappointment in the G-dubs. I wish it wasn't that way. I don't like being disappointed. I don't like biting the hand that feeds me. Well, they don't feed me. I feed them. Really. I spent a lot of money today. And I've made them over the years more than a few dollars. I don't know how many people. Oh. Got into 40K. I'm feeling a little grumpy today, yeah. I'm a little put out. I don't want to be disappointed. I'm disappointed because I can't access my codex on my app. And I'm disappointed in what's not in this box set. And what they took away from the Blood Angels. A little surliness. Yeah, that one of the good things about their new engineering, the new generation of their models, is that yes, they go together pretty easy. But that's because there's no real individualization of them. Where's all the other heads? I swear to God, if I drop a head on the floor, I'm gonna cry. And I've assembled quite a lot of these things. I've had Speed Freaks drops for weeks now. I didn't even think to take it off until I saw it there when I switched it to Space Marine 2 drops. I'm not advertising drops though, am I? I just have Space Marine 2 as my subject, which technically this is kind of Space Marine 2. Everyone got ahead? I think we're good. I'm going to stop short of my goal of getting the 5 Vanguard vets assembled as well because I'm tired. I need a break. It says it in my the title. I know it says it that, like in the subject here, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Or are you saying that I'm surly? I'm a little grumpy. Yeah, I know that's there. Oh wait, no, that I didn't put that there. That just pops up. I guess maybe that's because I have the subject header as the Space Marine 2. Yeah, well, if I get in trouble for that, it'll probably be more press that'll help me because then I can talk about it and blow it up, and more people will come and watch me because I got in trouble for forgetting to take a tag off my screen. Okay, should I muscle through this and do the 10 jump packs? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Again, I had Speed Freak since the game came out as my subject. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and hunker down and finish the jump packs. That will have been a full 10 Marines assembled and ready for a primer. The jump packs are tedious. Speaking of blood sugar, I need to go test my blood sugar. My head feels kind of fuzzy. You know, in my old age, I've been paying more attention to my health. So I should probably go and test my blood sugar. Gone are the days where I could pound a 30 pack of beer and not be a wreck. Thank goodness, honestly. So, Kevin, we built ourselves a nice little fire pit at camp. Did you see on Facebook? A little guy in front of camp. I don't ever really put on like the holsters and the little ammo packs and stuff. So yeah, like something like 150,000 people were watching. All the people that were given advanced copies of Space Marine 2. So pretty much anyone that plays the game already had the drops. Sepra, check my stream. I did some for a few hours. It lost its luster pretty quick for me. Pretty much just zoom around and shoot people. I did start, before I kind of stopped playing it, I started playing the healer truck, which I thought was a little bit more fun and better for my team. But in general, I wasn't all that crazy about the game. Man, I am surly. I need to get myself Some scotch or something. I don't know. Chocolate. I am a grumpy pants. It was fun for a couple days. I don't typically play games that are designed just to get money out of people like that. Micro market games or whatever they're called. Microtransaction games. Yeah, and mid, I did look for a Star Warsy one, but you can't get nothing like that cheap, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. I didn't really put a lot of effort into it. I was at Big Lots and I saw one for what I wanted to pay, and I bought it. You know, you see things like that on Etsy. Some crafted steel AT-AT fire ring for the low price of $500. I get it. Dudes got to make their money, right? But no, I don't need something like that bad. They earned it. It's their skill and their time, their materials. But I don't have that kind of disposable income. You know why? Because I play 40K. I just bought 2 of these box sets today. If you weren't on earlier, I have available the set of cards and the codex. Because I bought 2 box sets. Because I wanted everything else that was in it except for the Dreadnought. I'll be using everything. And when I did the math, basically it broke even. If I sell the codex and the cards, it'll be the same price as if I had bought myself Assault Marines. Maybe when I hit 30 subs, I'll give it away. You guys gotta start subbing. I am hangry. I might need to go out to get some larceny or something. Where'd the other one go? I always lose one. There it is. Five down. Yeah, I had at first I used like a little sports car kind of thing that just had a gun. It was fast but it was just boring. When I switched to using the healer car, it was more fun. Because I was able to stay alive and heal everybody else. Man, these clippers that Matt Box gave me are not indiscriminate. They're indiscriminate. They just cut right into. Doesn't matter if it's like a sprue or a joint or what. They cut through everything like it's butter. Including my finger. I've never cut my finger on a pair of clippers before. First time for everything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some little bins and just take everything off the sprue and put it in a bin and label it Assault Jump Pack Intercessors. So if I'm looking for any bits in the future, I'll have them all in one bin. Like a Tupperware. No! Saved it. Yeah, my buddy over at Blood of Kittens, it's a 40K rumor blog, news and all that. If I got in trouble, I would go to him and he would just blast that out there into the blogosphere. He would have a field day with that. And that would get me so much press. Used to be the old adage, no traffic is bad traffic. Which is why I used to kind of really flame the haters. Because they kept coming back, right? But I didn't understand the algorithm and what power they had. Because all of a sudden, every time I would post a video, instantly I'd get like 200 thumbs down on it. Maybe not 200, but a lot. Sometimes. Easy, sometimes. But point being that then that would kill the views of the video overall. So those guys definitely did some damage. They must have made a bunch of fake accounts or something and like botted it so that they could just spam, review bomb me. Just because I put them in their place. Oh, there goes my... Mm-hmm. I'll check that in a second. Only a couple of people actually communicate with me through that. What are you linking up there? Oh, I see what he's doing. Well, I think that's the right idea. Shaded Thorn. I like that. Posted up things that relate to the conversation. All right, I'm so close to done. Fortitude. Fortitude to bang this out. My eyes are getting sore. God, I'm having a hard time seeing. Weird. Am I having a stroke right now? Has the time finally come? Is this the big one? I shouldn't really be that glib about that. What if I am having a stroke right now? Oh no! Oh! That's what I get. That's called karma right there. Oh, oh thank God. It rebounded. Oh, yeah. A lot of people use them. I never had. I always just use those pull-out plastic drawer things and just put the sprue in there. But they're kind of a pain because you keep having to look through sprue after sprue trying to find what you're looking for. I used to try to keep the drawers organized, like tactical squad sprues. But yeah. Oh, Jawa's not known for his organizational skill. I need to. What's out there for movies that are worth watching nowadays on stream? You know what I watched, which got a bad rap, was Horizon, and I actually thought it was kind of okay. It wasn't really worth going to the movies for, but I saw someone else post about that movie as well, that project, where Costner should have made that a just a limited series, and I agree with that. Because it wasn't really worthy of a 3 hour something movie, or worse, four of them, which is what his plan was. Because it got canceled. Costner made this movie called Horizon, which was telling the tale of settling the West post Civil War, and he had this grand epic vision of four movies telling the tale, and when the movie released, he made them all simultaneously. No, the first two simultaneously. And when it came out, it only made like $11 million. And it cost $100 million to make, plus marketing. Anyway, so the company then, the studio, canned the release of the second movie, which was scheduled to come out like 6 weeks later. So the issue with this is that Kevin Costner invested his own money into this, like a lot of it. Basically, all of his money went into this thing. And I think that riding on the success of Yellowstone, he should have just made it a TV series. And even gotten Taylor Sheridan, who made Yellowstone, to direct it for him. Because Costner, I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating. But if you're into such things, I'm a nerd about stupid stuff like that. I think it's a really interesting story. And when I find stories like that are kind of interesting, I nerd out over them. I always lose one. Where is it? There it is. Ah, yeah, Yellowstone was amazing. Taylor Sheridan, he's the guy that made it. Look him up. Look up his filmography. You'll be extremely surprised. He put out a movie, I don't know, like 8 years ago, called Wind River, with Jeremy Renner and the Olsen girl that played Scarlet Witch. It's really, really good. And he made Sons of Anarchy, the new Stallone series that came out. I forget what it's called. The King of Tulsa or Tulsa Kings. Check him out, Taylor Sheridan. You probably already love a lot of his stuff that you don't even know he made it. Oh my god, I just fully assembled 10 assault marines and 2 characters. Look at this, there's a bunch of dead. Should I muscle through and do the last 5 for the Vanguard vets? Look at Patrick go. He put the trailer for Wind River. That's going to take people away from my stream. They'll be off watching the Wind River trailer. I don't know where I got these wings. I got them. They might be Sanguinius' wings. I think I got a bootleg Sanguinius off eBay. That might be what these are. I don't know. No, they're too small for Sanguinius. But I don't know. Maybe I'll use that for someone. Maybe La Marte will get them. How would you like those, sir? Look at that. Where's the other one? Buried in the pile. You guys want to laugh? You want to see something? Give me a thumbs up if you want to see the mess at my desk. Give me something. Throw an emote in there. Throw your favorite emoji. If you want to see the mess at my desk. There's only 4 people watching, and 3 of them are myself. No, he's not 150 points. He's 100 points, Lamarte. I think. Yeah, he's only 100 points. $100 points for Lamarte. Extremely affordable for how awesome he is. Basically, there's no reason not to play him with 10 Death Company now. Because they're still pretty good. And he's awesome. And the same with Astro. They made Astro good as well. And he's affordable. He's 105, I think. I lost my sheet. But also Astro's power is just good. Hi, Girl Painting. Welcome. One of my OG favorites. Girl Painting. I always liked her accent. She's from Germany. She had a very soothing kind of voice as she narrated what she did. Astro is 105 points, but listen to this. Alexandra, is that her? Yeah, that's her name, right? Look at you, Sepra. It's a meeting of the OG YouTubers. Astro's ability. Ready? Massive Doom. Melee weapons. Each time this model unit makes a charge move, they get devastating wounds. It's still up in the air whether or not that that gets eliminated by the out of phase rule. I don't think it should. But it probably does. The out of phase rule. But yeah, so with Astro, they get fight on death and devastating wounds. That's crazy. And Lamart's gives them -1 damage and lethal hits. They're just awesome. They're great. Those points are going to be going up for sure. Yeah, that is carnage. That they're going to add 25, 30, 40 points to each of those guys. Once people start throwing 2 10-man squads of Death Company on the table. Like I'm about to. Here they are. Behold the Death Company. No, they're not playable. They're super expensive and they're not good. Basically, they doubled the cost of them, and all you get is an invuln for the Sanguinary Guard. What? Empire of Man was formed by the Canadians? No way. No way, eh? I don't believe you. $15 Canadians? Oh, you're talking Sanguinary Guard. Yeah, I've got tons just retired now. I'll be playing them. Yeah, I'm going to get the other box set coming out, the Battle Force. Because you can't go wrong with more Assault Marines. Yeah, I need a fresh blade. This blade is dead. Why would they do that? Why would they mess with people? The Canadians. So the Emperor of Mankind's a Canadian, is what you're saying. Yeah, oh, they say lieutenant. Is that a Canadian thing? I thought that was just a British thing. I gotta get fresh blades. Where's the blades? Blades. Oh, look, I found them buried under so much stuff. I don't know when I bought these blades. Years ago. There's so many in there. It's like 100. And they're oiled and they come like in a brown bag kind of thing. There was 100 blades in there. Another little greasy. Alright, what was I doing now? I was cutting nubs. I'm a nub cutter. Now that girl painting popped in, I'm sticking around a little longer. I was about to log off and go and get myself some food. What am I doing? He's already been done. Okay. I know they put out some tool for this years ago. I never bit that bullet. I can't imagine it was any more effective at doing this job than an X-Acto blade. Maybe a little safer, but anyone ever try that? Box cutters? Like a box cutter for this? Get out of here, cheap viewers. Kick that dude. A box, but you use a box cutter, like the big clunky slidey thing that they use to take over the planes on 9/11. I disbelieve. You use a box cutter to trim nubs. You need to put it on video and show me. I've only ever cut myself a couple times, a couple hundred times, but a couple nonetheless. A couple dozen. Sepra's having a flashback moment. What are you gonna do, Sep? What are you gonna do? What is she gonna do? Is she gonna take over my stream using some weird tech? Yeah, it's a little 2009 resurgence here, huh? This this set of sprues reminds me of the Tau because they're slightly misaligned, so there's a large line. Not as bad as the Tau for sure, but there's a large kind of mold line on these guys. Okay, hold on. I gotta see this. At 150 minutes, I show how to use a box cutter. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. 3.5 hours, Alexandra. Scalpel. Okay, I'm at 149 minutes. Let's see. I'm watching now. So you have the slidey box cutter. Girl, but you have 36,000 subscribers? Wow. I can't hear what she's saying because I don't have any sound on right now, but right now she's like, you don't want to cut your fingers, so you use the box cutter. That's what she sounded like. I have to listen to her. I don't have any audio over here, so I can't. Don't cut yourself. Oh, look, you're demonstrating how to do it. Look at oh. You use your thumb to protect yourself and that specific box cutter. Nice. Yeah, I've lost subs over the years because every so often they go through and delete the dead accounts. I don't know if do the streaming videos count for like to get the partnership back for YouTube? I lost that years ago too. All right. Alexander, did you ever do any stuff for the Nova Open? The charity paintings? Yeah, my views. You have to maintain a number of hours per month, and it's not really hard to do. But I hadn't really posted anything in years, and my numbers dropped to the point where they took away my partnership because I didn't have the hours anymore. Yeah. Did you ever paint anything for the Nova Open charity event? I haven't done it in a while. I used to do it like every year, and I think I'm going to do it again this coming spring. I'm asking because maybe you should too. You should join me. We'll get the OG YouTubers. We'll get the band together, and we'll paint the project for them. Well, if I do it, you will be invited. I don't do commissions no more, but this is different. And you get a long time to paint it, like 6 months. And you only have to do like a unit or so. Whatever you felt comfortable. The last time I only did I did like 2 characters. And maybe like a 5-man squad of intercessors or infiltrators. But I was the team lead for whatever it was. For several years I would organize a whole army and we'd paint it. Well, it would be a nice concept, friend, to bring back some of the OG. I'll get Dave Taylor to jump back in, and John Steining. I'll get Mike Cho come back. They're all kind of retired, sort of. You know what I think kind of put me in a really foul mood was this. When I saw this thing. I hope they're going to put out a new Blood Angel transfer sheet. For all the knee pads and stuff. 'Cause I'm out. And I'm not buying them for $30 on eBay. I would definitely do that girl painting. Okay. You don't have to paint. A 40K lore podcast? I can't say I'm the guy for lore because I don't know much about it. Pretty much anybody listening to that podcast would know more about 40K lore than I do. I can pretty much guarantee that. If they're a 40K fan. Total newbies that I could help, but But yeah, that would be awesome. I would do that. I would totally be down. I smell a collaboration. Have you been doing Twitch? Oh, I would be the lore noob. For sure. Ah! I just stabbed my finger. Did I draw blood? No. Ha ha ha. More blood for the blood god. I did just make your point. I did not. I didn't cut it though. Blood for the blood god. I know enough about the lore to make a lot of mistakes, so you can just constantly correct me on my lore mistakes. I do plan to get. I was talking about this earlier. I'm gonna start getting the Horus Heresy books on audio tape. That will only take me like 3 years to. Ah! That's gonna draw blood. Yeah, it did. Blood for the blood god. You just cursed me. Well, it's my own fault for doing it that way. See, this is safer. I was doing it unsafely. I was cutting towards my finger, which I have told my kids at school a bazillion times not to do. Yeah, I know. It's rated R. Oh, I was definitely giving out some hate earlier. Oh, I just cut a piece of the vent off. All right, I'm gonna stop for now because that's enough. Anyways, now they're all. Let me get the two characters done. They're all denubbed. Oh, son of a Lamar, your thing fell off. Shoot me a message, Alexandra, with your info. And let's start having a conversation about it. Seriously. That would be a lot of fun. Because Fritz and I used to do that a lot. We used to have conversations about, this is before podcasting, those things. And he would just constantly be educating me. Look, as I'm dripping blood onto everything. Blood for the blood god has been spilled again. He was all about the lore. Yeah. Oh, hey, Matt. Welcome to my PG-16, NC-17 rated stream today. I've cut myself like 3 times. There's blood everywhere. Yeah, I just assembled my second Death Company squad and my 2 characters. Yeah, me too. They're kind of sticky and slimy. I guess they have to be washed, huh? I'm not sure how I feel about them. Yeah, I gotta soak them in some soapy water. Yeah, someone else was talking about that, and I don't know how to turn that off. Um, Let me go on. I'm watching this through my other standby. Oh. Okay. I just sent you a quick message there, Alexandra. Matt, you're seeing the birth of a new podcast as you sit here. I was. Have you seen the full sprue? How there's a whole sprue with molded Blood Angel insignia shoulder pads. There's Terminator ones, right? What a and of course, and there's no Death Company bits on there at all, except for a couple of these three little skulls. You know what a wasted opportunity, because they already have all this anyway. I've already got sprues everywhere of the Primaris upgrade sprue. I have tons of these shoulder pads that I don't use. Yeah, remember Alexandra Girl Painting? She has this idea to do this a podcast talking 40K lore, and I think we're going to make it happen. I mean, how many Terminator shoulder pads do you need? Anyway. Terminators are so expensive to put on the table. Okay, I actually do have about 20 new Terminators, just so you know. I'm that guy. I have 3 of the captains, I think. I know I have them here. Look. Here's no, that's a lieutenant. That's not a Terminator. Lieutenant. Here's 4 of them. I don't know where the 5th one went. Probably fell somewhere. And I mean, just base coated. But yes, I bought 2 of those box sets that came out, and I traded the Tyranids for 2 sets of Marines. So I actually have like 4. Then I ended up selling some of them. I have a ton of the Vanguard or the Vets too. No, they have the old ones. They have Blood Angel ones. These are better anyway. I like those. Those are old Terminators. No, I didn't go with the Storm Shields and the Thunderhammers. Because these I assembled right before they changed the rules, right before the Blood Angels Index came out. I don't remember why, but I don't know why. I don't know why. I think something changed after I did that squad. That was my friend Bill. Since it's pouring outside, we were going to go fishing tomorrow. That's probably not going to happen now. All right. Well, it's time for a break. I've been on now for 2.5 hours. Wow. Time just goes fast. But I did manage to get my Death Company assembled. I have to get them based up and ready for paint. Then they can join the other squad in the priming area. And then airbrush. I'm not going to go and set up my paint system or my cameras over on the airbrush station. But they don't take much. It's just a highlight of gray anyway with the airbrush. I just touch them. And then I'll have my Death Company done. Then I got to finish my Vanguard Vets. And then I should be ready. Ready for my next tournament. Yeah, I'll get back to you. And we'll start that up. I'm in. We'll figure it out. That'll be fun. All right, friends, that's going to be it for me for now. What is it, 6:30? Maybe I'll come back later on tonight and do a little more. Kind of tired. We'll see. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate having you.